Urged on by Hera, Margaret finally emerged from the ancient temple after a long delay. In her hands, she carried a handwritten book. You two really have no patience. The method to break through is extremely profound. It takes time to recall everything. What if I wrote something wrong? As soon as she appeared, Margaret pushed the blame onto them. Sharp-tongued as always. Who knows what tricks you were playing inside? Hera responded coldly. I had to recall, write it down, and then double-check for mistakes. How could it be easy? Can't you two show a little understanding? Margaret frowned slightly. Cut the crap! Hand over the breakthrough method now! Zeus barked impatiently. The method is right here. Take a look yourselves, Margaret said, not bothering to argue. She tossed the book into the air. Zeus and Hera exchanged glances and moved at the same time, grabbing toward the book with lightning speed. Both of them were peak ultimate grandmasters, just one step away from ascending. A method that could help them break through was of utmost importance, so important they might even turn on each other for it. Hera! How dare you fight me for it? Humph! I've worked so hard, why should you get it so easily? Zeus and Hera clashed midair, their figures flickering rapidly. Still, either dared go all out, for fear of damaging the precious book. Eventually, after a bout of punches and kicks, they each grabbed half of the floating book, unwilling to let go. Hera! Let go, or don't blame me for being rude! Zeus growled, face darkening. As the strongest among the 4 divine kings, he had the confidence to suppress Hera. If anyone's letting go, it's you. I won't just hand over all my efforts for free. Hera shot back without fear. Though both were divine kings, they each had their own agendas. If the book truly contained a way to break through, it was a priceless treasure. Whoever obtained it could soar to new heights. No one would give up such a heaven-sent opportunity. Hera, my patience is limited. Don't force me to turn hostile. Zeus raised his other hand, lightning dancing in his palm. Go ahead and turn hostile then. You think I'm scared of you? Hera lifted her hand as well. In an instant, hundreds of black eye spikes materialized behind her, looking like they could pierce Zeus into a beehive. Watching the standoff, Margaret cheered inwardly. She hoped they'd fight, then neither would have time to bother with her. Wait! Don't fight just yet! Just as Hera was about to make a move, Zeus suddenly spoke up. We don't even know if this book is real or fake. Wouldn't it be stupid to fight over it without confirmation? Hearing this, Hera frowned. She had acted out of impatience, focused only on snatching the method, without considering the consequences. Now that Zeus pointed it out, she felt a chill. Fighting before confirming the book's authenticity really would be foolish. How about this? We sit down and read it together. Whoever understands more, that's up to their own ability. Deal? Zeus proposed. No problem. Hera nodded. Reading together meant at least neither of them would lose out. Whoever first achieved breakthrough would depend on their talent and comprehension. I'll count down from 3. Let's slowly descend, no sudden moves. All right, 3, 2, 1. With agreement in place, Zeus and Hera landed simultaneously, without any tricks. Then they sat down right there and began flipping through the book. But as they read, both of them began to frown. They realized what Margaret had written was incredibly deep and difficult to grasp. They recognized every character. It was all in the Dragon Marsh language, but when the characters came together, the meaning became almost impossible to understand. It was a strange feeling. They knew the words but couldn't comprehend the meaning. Even so, neither of them said a word. They simply forced themselves to keep reading. But the more they read, the deeper their frowns became. Their heads started to ache. The book even included Dragon Marsh theories of yin yang and the 8 trigrams, extremely obscure and convoluted, like reading a divine scripture. By the time they finished reading word by word, their expressions had grown incredibly grim. They couldn't understand it. More importantly, they couldn't even tell if it was genuine. But admitting that would be humiliating. As divine kings, pride and face meant everything. Girl, trying to fool me with a fake method? You think I can't read? Suddenly, Zeus lashed out, grabbing Margaret by the throat from a distance, and lifting her into the air. Your Highness! Seeing this, the people in the temple turned pale and immediately drew their weapons. Stand down! Margaret raised a hand to stop them, using a formation to forcibly push everyone back. I'll give you one last chance. Tell me the real method, or die! Zeus shouted harshly. This is the real method. I swear upon the heavenly Tao, if I've faked a single word, let the 5 thunders strike me dead, Margaret declared solemnly. The breakthrough method was real. Whether they could understand it, that was another matter entirely.
And just can't accept it. This can't be the end yet. You promised to never leave, and now you're gone. Can't believe I can feel the world slipping away as you slowly fade from my everyday. You promised forever a love without end, but now I'm left broken, struggling to mend. I thought we were so tied, destined for a lifetime, love with no end, love with no end. Staying in my imagination, memorizing the past time, the secrets, the love, the care, now they're echoes in the air. I still see your face in every place, feel your warmth, your gentle grace, but now there's just an empty space, and I'm lost in this endless chase. Keeping you